Sunday afternoon. Gasol with a hook that dances and drops in. Do they shoot free throws well? Tony Allen on basket. Move against Tobias Harris. Lays it up. Floor. And a second chance to score for the Pistons.
So do the Grizzlies justice for them to cut down on offensive rebounds.
Foul with a long two. Have to be sure on your execution against San Antonio, or it's a short series. Harris with a Drummond averages a steal and a half per game. He's second in the league in rebounding. Smith pays it off for the Pistons. Now under 14 rebounds a game. Smith goes quickly to the rim, and the Pistons have their first lead of the game. Drummond guarded by Michael Green. Former All-Star sit up and in, and man, the Pistons battles for the rebound and stay with it. A VC3 is through.
There.
Bullock tries for three and puts it in. Reggie, it's an 11-3 Piston run. Conley works baseline against Ish Smith. The time they can
Moving forward.
lure a corner three, it's through.
You see the effect of Ish Smith.
Michael Green as he's trying to claim the lead after going down 5. Here's Conley for three. It's through. And the Grizzlies. Harris cans floater.
Yep. The Grizzlies.
A career-high night against the Knicks. Brandon Wright hooks it up and in. Now, boys in the gold sweaters. Shot clock down to 3. Daniels a 3. Tobias Harris, only starter still on floor. Flips it up and in. Harris now with 9. Harrison beats Udre off the dribble. Sets up Ennis for 3. It's through. Props to James Ennis with Marjanovic closing out on him. Udre. Marjanovic had the big game at Houston. He had sat the previous 4. Udre, 21% of their points in mid-range. That's the highest in the NBA. Seldom forces him from it.
And that's why back and finish well.
6'5", 230. Udre has made 2 in a row. Harrison. Nice. Off the high pass. Of 6 years. Stanley Johnson with a miss. Marjanovic, the offensive rebound.
The attack of the front of the rim gives him scoring opportunities. Nice pass and finish there for the Pistons. But
and Gundy didn't protest too much.
Stan, he said something, but Stan also realizes where they are.
Beno with 2 to shoot. His leaner, it's in.
Well, you almost
here. Tony Allen got all the way inside, got his own miss, and put it back up in. Tony Allen under 3 to play, first half. Gasol, the spin.
Rotations today on point for the Grizzlies.
Gasol takes aim for 3. Bingo. Drummond, the offensive rebound. Hits the hook.
That's it.
Ish Smith, straight line drive. Tobias Harris, offensive rebound. Look at corner. Vince Carter in, Tony Allen on the bench. Shot clock down 8. Gasol rolls to the rim. He needs shoulder for the postseason. Ish Smith turns corner, blocked by Gasol. Picked up. Jermichael Green. Yeah, he feels. Smith with a pull-up.
Thing we talked about, we're going to need him to be offensive minded, and it can't just be Marc Gasol has to be better. Everybody has to have their hand in it.
Winner to give him 50. Bullock.
Give him 50. Sloppy basketball in this third quarter. Efficient basketball.
Tony Allen got by John Lord, swatted out.
Because the shot was more of a line drive.
Yep. Conley banks in, makes it identical. They've struggled here third. Ish Smith with turnaround.
He continues to put pressure in this quarter for the Grizzlies.
Bullock. Bullock feeling comfortable, and he drills another one.
Create their own energy.
21-5, Detroit run. Harrison brings, and they led it 57-48 at the break. Stanley Johnson for 3 with San Antonio on a backup roll. Ellenson for 3. It's Adamich, Udre, Hilliard, and Daniels with a make.
Well, that's a good.
Fizdale told him, I can't hear you from the bench. We need talk. We need to communicate. See, that'll go a long way.
Davis against Marjanovic. Faces up and fills it.
And that's what he has to do more.
Worst three-point shooting team in the league by percentage.
What happens when the games don't count, partner? You get a lot more confidence.
Daniels with a response.
Grizzlies are to get to the playoffs.
Baldwin. Yes. Grizzlies force another turnover. James Anderson over the hammer.
Doing a good job of it so far.
Stanley Johnson the pitch out. Hilliard lines up a three. It's through. First game this year they've made double-digit threes. Jarrell Martin hits from outside.
This is where they really like Wade Baldwin's ability to set tempo and get to where he's
Fueled by the youngsters.
and the bench really enjoying the play of these youngsters. Hilliard.
5. Udry for 3.
There we go. Below the belt hit.
Is Smith back in? Ellenson drills the triple. They've got 12 on 26 tries and lead it by 9. Oh, wow! Jarrell Martin.
To be able to get a quick catch and finish.
Ellenson for 3.
For the Pistons.
And 5 here in the fourth quarter. The worst three-point shooting team in the league has gone wild. Hilliard.
Rhythm threes.
Baldwin, a step through against Ellison, banks it in. Smith pulls the trigger. Rebound Marjanovic, and he puts it in. Jarrell Martin leveled off, sends it in quarter from a turnover standpoint. And the fourth quarter has basically been reserved on both sides.
Finish with authority at the rim.
Wayne Selden finishes off glass.
That's with his presence.
We're glad he's here because he's really, really good at his job. Ellenson with a miss. Marjanovic, 7 games in this building. It also ends a 3-game winning streak by the Grizzlies.